Basically the name of the title is Lostasia Tales, and it's the tales of an island lost in time. Yeah, next slide. Basically, the style I'm going for is low poly, and it's not going to have any sort of textures at all. It's just going to be like your basic colours, because I feel it's going to capture more of the basic game I want to go for. But music is going to be quite chill and calming, because obviously you like those games that you play are quite sort of satisfying and just there to relax you. So this game I really want, it's kind of easy to play, it's kind of not really story, it's kind of a little bit story driven. But of course you just want to play it just to relax really. But basic game idea is you're going around looking for items people have lost. And once you find them and you give them to the person, it actually becomes part of the map. So, for example, you lost a phone. The phone would then become like a giant ramp, so you can walk up. The time period I'm going for, well, I want it to go through time, so starting from sort of your olden times and then go through modern. But the character's going to still be wearing sort of peasant type clothes because of I feel it's kind of like that island based kind of clothes. So obviously here's the kind of clothes you're going for, because I was inspired by the clothes to begin with, because I feel as an adventure game you want to get captured kind of like this type of clothing. But of course it's going to have sort of Mario inspired platforming. You just go around and you do different obstacles to find these objects. But the main industries that I found inspired me most were the companies that created games such as Superliminal, Maquette, and Fisherman's Tale, which are quite about the how things start off small and get bigger and vice versa. So here obviously is a sort of little gif of Superliminal, where the perspective, obviously you get big items and it comes smaller, and of course vice versa as well. Yeah, next slide. Of course here is basically my mechanics that I made for the game, where you go around and you literally go up, pick up the item, and then obviously go off and place them and give them to the player. So yeah, just drop it, there we go. Next slide, yeah. For the research plan, my primary audience is going to be sort of adults that just want to relax, so maybe age 30 to 40, but then the secondary is going to be teens and children, because obviously they've got school and work obviously, and so this is going to be secondary. For the research, we're going to research more on the sort of Fisherman's Tale and Maquette story, and how the items get bigger and smaller kind of thing. I feel it's going to be quite challenging, because only a few games have the mechanic where obviously they get bigger and become part of the map. Yeah. So our main focus, if I get paid obviously, is going to be mechanics, because that's the most time-consuming thing. Because obviously the code that I made for the picking stuff up is quite large and quite time-consuming. The resources that we have sort of available. Don't know if anyone has at home, but here we have Unreal and 3ds Max. So that's kind of your basic modeling technology. Any PC is fine that is able to run those sort of software, or just fine that you can use. With the sort of music, I'm going to create own music and sort of our own models, because I think it will make it more sort of realistic. And like I said, it's not going to be no textures, it's just going to be basic colours to get that sort of basic relaxing game. Next slide. Yeah. My main focus is going to be like a third-person style, where you're literally just a little character running around. And of course, again, it's going to be a platformer, because like you've got little rocks to jump on to get to like different islands kind of thing. Yeah, next slide. Well, obviously, the skills I can gain from this are going to be my leadership skills and my digital art skills. And basically, what I want to learn from this is like making a full game and maybe become like a level designer after this. So I'm going to focus again on the mechanics and the scenery design. Of course, main thing is going to be like game developers and like focusing on mechanics and the design of levels and like character design. Basically, I might be just working mostly from home. I can run 3ds Max, but I'm not able to use Unreal at home. So most of my work is going to be at college, but so that's going to be the most time-consuming bit, working at college. Like I said, mechanical, we want to do the mechanical and hard things first, so that we have more time and then just rush kind of like through the little things at the end if we have time. What I found was when I first tried to pick stuff up, I found some bugs, which are going to be like, literally I picked up the item, I couldn't put it down, it just kind of pushed me back and I couldn't move forward. The ways this can be improved is just try and error really, just continue and trying different things until it works. So basically, this is the style I'm going for. You've got your characters up at the top, and then you've got your map ideas in the middle, and then the items like a lucky stick or some guy's glasses kind of thing. But yeah, but that's basically it, I think. Isn't it, Fudge? Yeah, well, that's it for me.